Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Torah Talks with Rabbi Rabs and Levi ben Avraham. I am Rabbi Rabs, and welcome to the House of Rabs. And to my right is my co-host, the one and only Levi ben Avraham, aka the former Luke Ford. How you doing? Say hello to everybody.
How?
And Levi and I, well, we have some drama this week, don't we? Hoo-hoo! If you like drama, tonight's the night to tune in. Levi was, for those who don't know, was first of all booted out of his garage, out of his home, about a week ago or so.
I left my hovel 8 days ago, October 2nd. October
2nd, and his plan was, and I will just fill us all in. His plan was for 14 days. He was going to, he was like the Jewish people in the desert. He was going to go from place to place. And for 14 days, he was going to be in one particular...
In exile.
In exile, in one particular person's home. And then at the end of 14 days, then he would move in his more permanent residency with another person. Okay, so that was the plan. Then, on some... At one point during maybe Thursday or something, I got an email from Levi, and he said, "Oh wow, I need to move out. Not exactly 14 days, but after 7 days, and I need a place to stay for 2 nights. Can I stay by you, at the House of Rabs?" And of course, without even any hesitation, I said, "Sure, Levi, come on over, spend a couple days."
Wait, first of all, you laid down some conditions.
Wait! I said. But I didn't hesitate. I just said, "Here, I want you to come." You know.
No, that wasn't the first thing you said. The first thing was these conditions.
Yeah.
And
Wait a second. I said you can come. Absolutely, it'd be my pleasure to have you here. But I have certain ground rules because I'm OCD, and I just, I don't handle visitors without certain rules. And I had a couple of rules. Right, I told them no shiksas here late at night. I don't appreciate that.
No black chicks because you're a bigot.
I said, okay, you can bring your camera in, but I don't want you filming your penis. I think I have a right not to have your penis filmed in my apartment, okay? So I thought that was a fair deal. That's one of my ground rules, no filming of
I couldn't shoot any porn here.
and no porn shooting, right? Because my house is not a porn studio, lady. I tried to explain that to you. So, no, I had a few ground rules. They really aren't big deals. All I said was what? I said...
We should read your email verbatim.
Oh, shit. No.
There you have it?
No, I delete them.
I can pull it up.
I said that I have the place in...
You give me a browser, I can pull it up.
Okay, hang on a minute. I had the place in OCD level of cleanliness right now. Would you admit that this is really damn clean right now?
Yes.
This is really fucking spotless, okay? Because last week, for those who remember the show, Levi was saying how clean it is here, and I was saying it's going to get even cleaner before the end of the week because I was ready to clean because this place, to me, was not clean. And it had been several weeks since I really cleaned it, and so it was clean the last couple days, and it's at a level of OCD clean. And I said, Levi, you're welcome to stay here. I just hope that, it's OCD clean, and I like to kind of keep it that way. That's all. That was one thing. 2 is...
Can you give me your browser while you're listening up so I can tell people exactly what you said?
No. And the other 2 were... I said that I need time every day, my own private time when you're not around, so that I can get on Skype and talk to my girlfriend. Right? And I didn't, because I have a tiny apartment, and I didn't need ladies standing on top, making dirty jokes or something, and while I'm on Skype talking to my girlfriend, right? So I said I'm going to need time, which is just me talking to her, and we can talk privately, and not have somebody around. So that was number 2, because it's not like I can go and talk to her somewhere else, because this is the only place I can do that. All right, and number 3 was I said on Tuesday morning I'm leaving the house, and I'd like you out of the house before I go, and those were the 3 conditions.
Then you started adding to them.
And then Levi said no problem. Then I said, oh, by the way, also, I said when it comes to TV, playoff baseball trumps
football,
a regular season football, and you said no problem. And then I asked you what time are you planning to go to bed, because on Sunday night, and what time are you waking up, because was just curious because, like, I remember like you talking about when you're in the old place that you used to wake up 5:56, which is like ass crack early for me, right? And I usually go to bed like 12 to 1 somewhere in there, and I usually wake up like 8 to 9. And like last night, I wanted to see the finale of Breaking Bad, which starts at like 10, and I just wanted to make sure this guy's not going to bed at 10 because I could get around that. I could always tape Breaking Bad and watch it later, but I just was curious. And he said, no problem, everything's cool, I go to bed, I wake up at 7, right? I said, no problem, you go, 11 you go to bed and 7 you wake up? I can live with that. All right, so no problem. And I was like, great. And he goes, okay, I'll see you at 5 o'clock on Sunday.
Wait, there was one more condition. This was a biggie.
I don't remember anymore.
My apartment is fleishik.
Oh, what's the problem with that?
Well, let's say I have some dairy. What would I do with dairy?
Well, no, I said to him...
You said, are you planning to eat here?
No, I said to Levy this. I said, that's not a condition. Wasn't a condition.
My apartment is fleishik.
It wasn't a condition. I just warned him. I said, I know you're used to being, this, you think you're Seventh-day Adventist and you think you're only allowed to do dairy, but I was like, this is a Jewish home, so the kitchen is fleishik, so I just bear in mind that I don't know what you're going to do about food, just keep that in mind, but like if all you're doing is almonds and bananas, you're certainly welcome to pull them out, it's just, that was it. I just wanted to warn you, you're coming to a guy's house who's totally fleishik. Okay, that wasn't a condition, I was just stating a fact, And Levy said, okay, I'm coming over at 5, and I was like, great. So the next thing I said was I sent you back a thing, and I said, oh, can you bump that up to 6? Because I had something going, and I wasn't sure if I was even going to be home at 5. So I was running late, and I was like, hey, can I come over at 6? He said, great. So then I was waiting for Levy to show up, and it was around 7 o'clock. I checked my email. And there's an email that said, you know what, I got a better offer, go fuck yourself. So I'm not coming over, and that's the way it's going to be. So I started thinking, okay, what he's basically telling me is one of two things. Either he's saying, like, I can't deal with the whole OCD thing and all the rules and all this stuff. It's just like, I want to do my own thing. Or he got a better offer because some broad said, hey, Levy, how's it going? Oh, why don't you come over tonight and spend some time with me? And he's like, you know what, Rebs, I think I found a better deal because, like, some black chick wants me to come over, So I was thinking, okay, what is it? Is it the black chick or what happened yesterday? Go ahead.
I just got a better deal. The person I was going to stay with for the whole 2 weeks called me back and he said, yeah, I can stay with him for a week. So I get my own room.
Okay.
As opposed to camping out in Rabs' living room, I've got my own room.
Right.
Got my own computer with internet access.
Okay.
As opposed to, hey Rabs, can I borrow your computer to go online? I can bring my dairy over and put it in his fridge.
You could bring your dairy over and put it in my fridge. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh well, it's
no. I'm just saying the oven and the pots and the pans and the stove and everything is fleishik, even the microwave, right? So if you were planning to, like, all the food I have in the house is fleishik, That's all I meant.
I've been eating oatmeal, but I can put it in the oatmeal because it's just oatmeal and water. I can put that in the microwave, and then after I take it out, then I add some almond milk, which is OU dairy.
No, you're gonna have a problem. You can't do that for yourself. I'll tell you why. Because the microwave is fleishik. So if you're cooking something in fleishik utensils, you can't add milk to it at that meal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's the kind of things I was warning you just for yourself, that you're gonna have a problem in terms of.
Yeah. So this way I have my own room. I have internet access. I have easy parking right outside where I live.
Oh yeah, my apartment, my street.
There's no parking
there's
on
never
your
parking.
street.
Yeah, there's never parking on my street, especially during street cleaning time. There's no place to park. That's a good point, Levy.
So it was just like so much easier for everyone.
Okay, so wait a second. Why did they originally say 14 days and then 7 days? What was the story on that?
A lot of these things were just flexible. Like I had one person who I was going to crash with, and I wasn't able to locate them. And then they finally called me back around 3:30 Sunday, and they said, "Hey, yeah, you can come stay for a week." So then I just jumped on it because that was the primary place I was going to crash anyway. It was just I knew it'd be easier there.
Oh, that was the place. Oh, so it wasn't the people who booted you out.
Well,
Okay, I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter.
Wait a second. Last